Good morning. My name is Chad Hart with Inertia Tours, student travel and spring break events. I'm greeting you from sunny South Padre Island. We're about 8 in the morning. This is another one of my video series, which is advice for the best spring break trip deals on YouTube. This is going to be the third in a series of about 20 videos. This one's entitled How to Get a Cheap Spring Break Trip, which is always on the minds of college students when they book student travel, especially spring break. I want to go cheap. Well, there's some things, I hate that word because cheap indicates poor quality. So we should be calling this how to get an affordable trip with good value. So I'm going to go through some points with you quickly. This will help you when you're booking your trip. The first thing is, I don't know when you're watching this video, but always book early. The hospitality industry, like airlines and hotels, they use a system called yield management. As they fill up, they actually raise the price. There's some advertising out there like, book a last minute deal, it'll be great. No, well, yeah, you can get a deal by booking it a couple days before, but you're not going to get the hottest properties for spring break. You're not going to stay where you want to go. You can take a spring break trip to Phoenix last minute cheap, but there's no beach. So if you're going to somewhere popular like South Padre Island or Cancun or Breckenridge to ski, you got to book this stuff early, and that'll help you save some money. March is the busiest month of travel the entire year. A lot of people don't know that. If it's busy, you've got a lot of demand for what you're selling, you don't need to discount the pricing. So that's one another reason is to book early. The second good point is book with a group to fill space. What I mean by that is make sure that you're going to maximum occupancy to get the best price. At Inertia, like on our South Padre spring break trips, our 1-bedroom condos typically hold 6 people, the 2 bedrooms 8, the 3 bedrooms 10. It's a little cram, but this is a party trip. If you do that, you get the best per person price. So making sure you get to that maximum occupancy is going to help. A lot of hotels will even accept 5 people, sometimes 6. 6 is a little cram. You might want to go to a condo. But 5 in a hotel room, they've got 2 double beds and a small pull-out, or even an air bed. That might work. You know, consider bringing an air bed anyway, just because it's nice to have the extra space. If someone, you know, pukes on the bed or whatever, you can like hit the air bed. Also with flights, you know, make sure that if you're buying flights and you've got a group, when I mean a group, I mean 8 to 40 people or whatever it is, call a tour company like Inertia. You could, whether you use us or not, tour companies a lot of times have booked space, block space with major airlines like we do with Continental. That means that you all get on the same flight and you all get the same price. The price might be a little bit higher than if you went and booked it yourself and figured it out, but having that convenience of here's the 8 names, here's the date of birth, just get us all down there, that's cool. Also, you've got to watch for inclusions when you're booking airline tickets too. Like our transfers included. Our trips to South Padre include transfers. Our trips up to Breckenridge when we fly into Denver do not. It's an extra $120 or $30 a person. You got to know that stuff when you book it, because you might say, why aren't you found cheaper airfare? Well, how are you getting from there to the, you know, from the airport to South Padre? I'm taking a cab. Well, it's $100 a person. Well, the Inertia price ended up being better, so think about it. Also, another way to test this, don't take my word for it, book 2 tickets, just pretend to go on a Continental or American, book 2 tickets to anywhere, see what the price is, then go back and try and book 8 once. The 8 price will be $50 to $100 higher every time, so that's just something to consider. Number 4th point is play with the dates. I'm not talking about not traveling your week of spring break, that is what it is. I'm saying like having flexibility with whoever you're purchasing the vacation from is going to be key when you call them or you're on their website or you email them, say, hey look, my spring break, I am off these 8 days, 9 days, because you literally have school on Friday, you don't got to be back till Monday. So you can do a Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday check-in. Same thing on checkout. You can check out Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, even Sunday, and still make it back for class. So ask that. Examples, Inertia on peak week, you can book a 6-night trip for the same money as if you wanted to book a 4-night trip that just went over the weekend. Well, yeah, the 6-night trip has a Sunday check-in, but that's a better vacation deal. So think about that. Also, you got to pick up the phone. The way to find the best deals is still talking to somebody. People want to get online and search and search and search. And if you search long enough, you either A, find a scam, the deal's not real, there's some weird booking fee. I remember 2 years ago I booked some airline ticket that was like $150 a person cheaper than their site, and there was a $50 service fee per person. Anyway, it wasn't quite that much, but the bottom line is it was a scam and I don't get my money back, but it really sucks. So what you got to do is if you're calling a spring break tour company like Inertia, call and ask for help. Don't be a jerk when you call and say something like, I want the cheapest thing you've got. Well, you probably don't, for one thing, because the quality is going to suck. Secondly, they're going to get turned off. The phone rep's like, oh, another cheapskate. They're a douche. They're, you know, these people suck. I personally say, you know, a lot of people call or are used to booking everything online for commodities like an airline ticket. If you're going here to Cleveland, who cares? Price, you're flying coach, whatever. You look at flight times a little bit maybe, but it's mostly price. Anything, I need a hotel room downtown Houston. Well, you book that on hotels.com or whatever. That's not a vacation package though. You want to talk to a travel agent. They should be a member of the American Society of Travel Agents. They should be well versed in your destination. They shouldn't be stumbling on questions. It's okay if they don't know a thing or two, because you might be asking something like, I know a lot about Cancun, but I'm not living in Cancun right now. So if you say, well, I know Daddy-O is renamed Club Suite, is that true? I'd say yes. But if you ask me about another small, obscure bar, I might not know the answer. It doesn't mean I don't know what I'm talking about. It means I might have to get back to you. The bottom line is if you're cool with the person, say, hey, look, you're the expert. I'm just looking for, you know, the best fit, the best deal. Here's what we want. Can you help me with this? There's hidden inside discounts that this phone rep can give you. They might just not do it if you're a jerk. So be cool. Kill them with kindness. It really does work. Most people call phone reps and they're assholes. There's no other way to put it. So if you call and you're cool, you can get a deal. 6 is watch the lowest price guarantees on websites. It's my biggest pet peeve. Usually someone's broadcasting, oh, we have great service. It means their service sucks. They're broadcasting, we have the lowest price. It means they're really not the lowest price. The thing is they want to add credibility so you don't shop around. Because if you look at that low price guarantee and how you got to actually match a price, so you book, especially with travel, it's a pain. So you book a trip on Orbitz and you find Expedia is lower or whatever, and then you're going to price match. Well, when you call your original trip provider, you're going to be calling India to speak with a boot. He's going to say, I cannot help you. I will put you on hold. And 3 hours later, you know, you've got your $12 back. But you're not going to do that. So just, you know, avoid that stuff. Look for inclusions. What am I getting? And get it in writing. Get an email from somebody that says, this is what you're getting. That way when you arrive, if something differs, they owe you for that. Because they lied to you. If they won't put it in writing, well, that's definitely a red flag. Okay? So just watch that. I just don't want to see anybody get ripped off and waste a lot of time chasing this deal that doesn't exist. We get a lot of calls. I want to go to Cancun for $500, all-inclusive, air and hotel. Well, me too. You sign me up. It doesn't exist. If you find somebody that did it, you can get scammed. So don't go that way. Do use the internet though for research. It's super important. If you get online, you say you want to go to, it doesn't matter. Let's say you want to take an alternative spring break trip, like we offer Nicaragua. So you want to go to Nicaragua and you start searching around, find the best beach to go surfing at. If you keep hearing, or you want to come to South Padre, you keep hearing that Saida Towers keep showing up on every website, not just Inertia. That's a place to stay, because by the Coke Beach stage. Well, that's good advice. Like, that means it probably is a hot spot. Is it going to be the cheapest? I doubt it. Also use TripAdvisor, but bear in mind, TripAdvisor is mostly people bitching. 90% bitching, 10% raves. Now, if you find a hotel property that is popular on spring break and it's 50-50, half bitching, half people really happy, that's going to be a really good property. So take it like a grain of salt, or my advice like a grain of salt. TripAdvisor is good, but it's a lot of complainers, so be aware of that. Last point is avoiding chintzy scams. I've got another video on this series, is how to avoid spring break pitfalls and scams. It goes through common things that are used by companies to get you to book, and then coming back to you, it really doesn't, you know, benefit you as a group. The thing is the real final point here is concentrate on these two factors. What is the final out-the-door price? You need that in writing. Does it include all taxes and fees? Is there a hidden fee like a security wristband fee at the condo, or a refundable damage deposit, or a cleaning fee, or a processing fee? You got to know that a linen fee. It's crazy, but you got to know all this stuff. And if you don't have it in writing, you show up and your friends are they're literally gonna saw your legs off, because you know they trusted you. You're mad at the travel place, but it wasn't their fault because they had some fine print that had this. Ask everything and get it all in writing. Same with final pricing. Don't concentrate either. Another important point, if someone has a $450 price, maybe they have a bunch of fees, but at the end of all those fees, it really is a good price. Well, that's okay too, so don't get caught up in all kinds of fees. Concentrate on the bottom line, out the door price and inclusions. If you have any questions on this video, series or about booking a spring break trip, you can always email me. I'm the president of Inertia Tours, Chad Hart. It's Chad, C-H-A-D, at inertiatours.com, or call my office here in South Potter Island, 1-800-821-2176. It's 1-800-821-2176. I might not answer the phone, you know, you might not be able to get through to me, but I guarantee I'll call you back if you do leave me a message with someone in my office. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.